Yo, Banders? Banders? You're speaking my language, dog. How you doing, dog? Hopefully you're doing alright. Glad to see you. I got 3,300 quartz, as you can see. If they really shoot 10, you already know. NP6, not even NP5, NP6. I have enough for not just one, not just two, but I have enough for 3 pities. 3 pities. Plus, I have also 10 Usos, so if I really have to, I'll use them. Although I'm probably gonna save the Usos for something crazier. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. I've never used the Usos before, so hopefully this is not the it's not what I'm gonna do it. I've been hoping for Summer TIAMAT for years, ever since I saw her concept art. Yo, same. I mean, I wouldn't. I TIAMAT, in the grand scheme of things, only recently came out, like 2 years ago in JP. So I wasn't waiting for a swimsuit TIAMAT that long, because the idea of TIAMAT herself even being playable was like non-existent, and then she finally came out. So her concept art has been around for 8 years already, so I guess in a way I've been waiting just as long as you, but yeah, definitely would go crazy for her if she were to come out. Why does my mic sound low? Does it sound better now? I just put it higher. It should be better now. Is it better? Might be too high. If it's too high, let me know. If it's too low, let me know. Thank you though, Alex, for letting me know. It's better? Okay. I just made a slight adjustment to Alex. How many quartz is everyone at? I'm at, as you could see, like I just said, 3,300 quartz. And I know last week, I think I ended off my Olga rolls with like 2,600 quartz or something. I've been going crazy with farming, so I'm about to, for those of you guys who don't follow me on social media, which is fine, maybe you're not just into that, look at this. I've been farming like an insane person. She's already bond 13. So when I say I've been quartz farming, I've been quartz farming. Like, actually. So she's definitely my I bond tender within like 3 days of getting her. When they did the grand duel for extra classes, I just been going crazy on that. I believe I fought the Olga fight 420 times. At least one of the fights. The other fight was like 100 times. Yeah, no, it's crazy. I might, depending on who they announce, I might end up going for an NP5 Olga. And I said this when I initially rolled for her. I was going to stop at NP3 and then see what they announce for summer. And then we'll decide if I want to go for another 2 copies or not. Because if they announce, if the rest of the summer service that they announce later isn't really anything I personally find interesting, like a Shuten or a TIAMAT, or I actually can't think of, I guess, I don't think they would, maybe a Summer Alice or something, maybe, or Algo, right? But it might be too soon to give them a summer. Then again, they released CL as a summer servant right away, so I mean, anything's possible. Yo, what's up, Brandon? We've got no quartz. The extra class banners on JP have been draining. Yeah, no, a lot of people have been like going hard on those banners, and I'm actually tempted because those banners are going to be coming back later in the month. I'm tempted to go for an NP5 Typhon. I've been farming with her along with Olga, so that's why she's also at a high bond level. So she's close to bond 15. But I have her at NP4. Recently NP4'd her in the Destiny Order summon, I believe, last week. So we'd love to NP5 her, especially since I use her all the time, as you can see. Her being bond 14. But yeah, her and Olga just been like my two mains in the past week. At least the preview is gonna let us see all of them. Yeah, pretty much. Like, they're probably gonna reveal, because I think there's gonna be 2 more summer SSRs. They're probably gonna reveal another one today, along with the corresponding 4-star, and then release the trailer. And in the trailer or the preview, we should be able to see everybody. Once I see like big ass horns or like demon horns, aka Shuten or Tiamat, one of the two, then it's over. It's pretty much over. Can't stay long at work. Just want to say I was cray NP9. NP9, golly. Congratulations, Merlin. Holy fuck. Hopefully you didn't spend too much. NP9 is like a little bit overkill. But you do you, fam. Unless you were like super lucky, one multi-shot, you got like 4 copies of her. Then by all means, congrats. Is this a good time to actually start playing JP with the 1000 free quartz? Paradox, I would say if you have the time commitment, maybe. But here's the thing. You don't get the 1000 quartz unless you're caught up with the story. You're not just gonna log in as a new player and get 1000 quartz, unfortunately. That would have been sick, right? But no. You gotta be caught up with the story. And you have until December 20th of this year to be caught up with the story. So, again, if you have time commitment to catch up, which is like, you gotta think about it, the 7 singularities, Solomon, I actually don't know if you have to do the remnants, but the 7 Lostbelts and the 4 ordeal calls. That's a lot of content to catch up to. Now, defeating the singularities with just relying purely on support, like friend support servants, it's doable, I'm sure. But once you start getting into the Lostbelts, it's gonna get crazy. I don't know if many people have a lot of, a lot of time to catch up with the story within the next, 5 months? Yeah. So again, guys, if you guys want to see the stream, link is in the description. I put it in the chat as well, because he will be streaming the summer news in a little bit. In about, it should be starting in around 10 minutes, but they probably won't drop the news till a little bit later. My Destiny order and guaranteed SR were okay. I got Saber Medusa. Okay, not bad. NP6 Draco. All right, you could depend all of her skills. So that's not bad for sure. And Koyan Dark NP2. I mean, Koyan Dark, I guess it could be better. Could have been better, but I'd say that NP6 Draco is pretty good for the perfectionist in me. Especially since I know you probably 120'd her, probably have her maxed out in every department, so being able to unlock all of her pens just means you could max her out even more. But yeah, Summer Koyan, that's one that some people were saying. I'm leaning towards Summer Kukulkan. Summer Koyan might happen. If they go full on LB7 theme, I could see Summer Nidocris Altar happening as well, along with Summer Kukulkan. But one I didn't really think about until like earlier today, because somebody in my comment section mentioned that they want to see a Summer Benny Enma. And I was like, wait, Benny Enma was in Lostbelt 7. But even more so than that, Benny Enma Altar was in Lostbelt 7. And we still haven't gotten a Benny Enma Altar, like a playable one. Especially with her like really kick-ass design. I would love to see her be a playable character. And I could see them releasing Summer Benny Enma while also giving her her altar version as one of the ascensions or a costume, or maybe just the whole character is Benny Enma Altar with the swimsuit built in. I think that would be sick. I don't know if I'm going to be rolling in my main account. I don't know if I'm going to be using my 3,300 quartz on her, but it's definitely a character I would be very tempted to roll for sure. I'm confused. Why is the event not up? Doesn't it always go up after? Not necessarily. Most of the time, yeah, after maintenance, the event is up. But a lot of the times as well, they do the maintenance. Then after maintenance, they have the stream like they have right now. Again, if you guys want to check out their stream, it's a light stream, so I assume it's pre-recorded. Where they're going to be announcing the news to the upcoming event and probably going to give us a time when it's going to come out. Probably later today, maybe in like an hour or so. But we'll see. So the maintenance is definitely most likely for the event. But they're not going to release the event right after. They're going to release it right after the news. That's usually what they do a lot of the times. Bro, someone was able to clear from Fuyuki to Ordeal Call in 3 days. Again, like I said earlier, if you had the time commitment, I could see it happening, but I'm willing to bet most people don't. That said, that person that did it, they are in the 0.1% group of people who are willing to put that time in. Because I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be able to do that. As much as I love the game, I wouldn't be able to just restart, or not even restart, just like make a new account and just catch up to the story within days. It would take me bare minimum weeks. Bare minimum. If I really lock in, bare minimum weeks. But realistically, it would probably take me months to catch up because golly, that is a lot of content to catch up to. I'm extremely happy about that part. I'm all in for Summer TIAMAT. Yeah, man, Summer TIAMAT. It's cope. I'm not gonna lie, it's major cope. Because I think they are gonna lean into the LB7 theme. But you never know, right? You never know. At least a CE. If I could at least come out of this with a Summer TIAMAT CE. And if you remember, Brandon, from a couple years ago, already a couple years ago, I think your wife had the really cool idea of a Summer TIAMAT and a Summer Draco CE, where they're like pressed against each other. I think that would be sick. I don't know if they will actually do that. I mean, one or the other would be cool, but obviously I'm leaning towards TIAMAT. Both would be nice, though. I'm looking forward to the CEs. In addition to the servants, obviously the servants is the main dish, but you know, the CEs might be sick nasty with the sauce. I guess to still go to Summer Semiramis and Summer Yang. Summer Yang, I would love that. But I guess we won't get Semi if there's no Amakusa Summer skin. Yeah, I guess that would be a good indication if they did a Summer Amakusa skin. Yeah, that would pretty much give away a Summer Semi. So that's a good point. That's a good point. Probably not gonna get her then. Summer Yang would be nice. Yeah, I'm just stating I'm not gonna advocate you play FGO unless you really. Yeah, I know. I'd fuck that. I would not. I would not. So to go back to that original question from Paradox, is now a good time to start FGO for the 1,000 course specifically? If you have the time commitment, it's possible, but like, fuck that. Personally, fuck that. Why is your president only 1,000, 2,000? That's a good point. Probably should give her some gold foes, but I'm kind of stocking up on gold foes just in case, right? Just in case a Summer TIAMAT or somebody of equal value in my eyes comes out or is teased later tonight. So, you know, I'm the type of person, obviously, as you could tell from the amount of courts I have, I'm the type of person to plan ahead, the type of person to think about, okay, what could come out next, what could come out in the near future, and I need to prepare for that. So that's why I have as much courts as I do, because I just plan ahead of time, like an insane person. Seeing the summer. By the way, Captain Opinion, I saw you in the chat. You mentioned me in the chat in the actual stream, so thank you for acknowledging your boy. She still hopes for that as well. Oh yeah, same. And that CE would be insane. She's currently grinding her NP3 Olga. Oh, congratulations to her. Congrats. Hopefully it didn't take too much. I managed after hitting hard pity. Yeah, I remember you telling me that. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. I feel like we bounce back and forth. Sometimes I hit pity, and then when I don't hit pity, you hit pity. I wish we would go back to the good old days where both of our luck was just like equal. You know, not horrible luck, but like not like insane luck. Just like good enough to where we're both like, all right, I'm pretty happy. You're so sleepy, Kyoko. You just last another 30 minutes maybe, and we'll see. Because this is a light stream, so I assume they're not gonna delay and dick tease us for too long, but we'll see. I don't know who you're hoping for this year's summer, but hopefully we get some pretty cool designs. The three they already announced are good, but like nothing that I'm personally invested in myself. Unless one of the essentials is like really good, or one of them is like a really good support servant like meta, then I guess I would have no choice but to roll, you know, but we'll see. Been a very long time since I've been in a stream of yours, bro. Is that right? I feel like I just, unless I'm smoking crack, I feel like it hasn't been that long since I've seen you, but at the same time, time has been flying so fast, so maybe it has been. Oh, NP5 and 600. Wow, congrats. It doesn't really get that much better than that, right? NP5 within less than pity for one. That's crazy. So congratulations on that. It seems like a lot of people were able to NP. Like if I go to my support list, it's like mostly NP5 Olgas, which makes sense. Everyone got 1,000 quartz, so it's really the luck of the draw at that point. Bond 12 right now. Hey yo, welcome to the Bond 10 plus gang. You know, like I was just showing. You know, Bond 13 myself. So, you know, I respect it. I respect the Bond 12 grind, you know. I just been farming for quartz pretty much. Yeah, I can't believe we're already in August. I feel like it hasn't been that long since last year when we were like, oh man, what's this year's Summer Servants? Oh, it's going to be an Ordeal call. Oh, what? CL is coming out? Like, and then another BB came out. I feel like it hasn't been that long. But I guess it has been a year, which is scary to think about, but you know, I hear as you get older, time seems to fly a lot faster for some reason. Did you grind for extra classes? Oh, come on. You already know. You already know. Look at how good she looks in this border. Look how good she looks in this border. Just perfect. Just perfect. Just matches perfectly. Even like no matter what ascension it is. No matter what ascension, it just matches perfectly. So of course I had to grind Tiamat. And then my other extra was actually Hakunon. At first, I was kind of struggling which other extra class servant to pick. And for some reason, I just had like a brain fart or something. I completely forgot Hakunon was on the table. So I picked Hakunon right when I saw that she was an option. I was like, oh, wait a second. I could pick you. So yeah, I picked Hakunon and Tiamat. Although, depending on what's going to be coming out relatively soon. Like, if they release a Beast Tiamat, or an Unbeast, I guess, an Unbeast Tiamat, it's over. I'm going to be grinding her. And I just answered your question, Arcade Crackers. Yes, I will. 1,000%. What's up? What's up, Davon? How you doing? Again, guys, if you guys want to see the stream without my dumbass commentary and with their audio on, then link is in the description to check it out. But as per usual, I'm not going to show the stream too much on, you know, full screen, just because, you know, copyright's a thing and I don't want to get in trouble with Aniplex. I have in the past, so I don't want to get in trouble like now, especially if they announce something crazy. I'm stuck on Vortex Marie, so I can't put the President or any Beast. Yeah, funny enough, I've been helping for the past week. Within the past 7 days, I've helped my girlfriend a little bit. I helped my brother, and I helped a friend with a couple of the Olga fights. So I'm pretty much a master at the Olga fights. I'm not going to lie. I've had so much practice across 3 different accounts, plus my own account, that I'm just like, I know how to beat all the Olgas easily. I even beat the hard version of the Earth Olga. Like, as you can see, it's not even here in the map anymore, because I beat her ass. Like, the Earth Olga actually isn't that bad. The first time I fought her, she was the worst fight on the face of this planet. Like, literally on the face of this planet. But after helping my girlfriend, and after helping a friend, and after helping my brother with those fights, literally the Earth Olga, in my opinion, is the easiest of the 4 Olgas. Literally. No command seals, no shenanigans. Just straight team building and just winning. Like, I was surprised how easy it was after enough practice. Like, once you understand the gimmick, none of them are really that hard. But the Earth Olga went from the hardest one to the easiest one for me. MC is Chile MC. Yeah, man. It'd be like that. Yeah, I literally, like, am surprised how the hard Olgas only gave, like, 1 ticket each, which was kind of bullshit. But, you know. How do you do the second Olga, the one with water? I mean, I beat her with Tiamat, Rhaenys, and Castoria. I just kind of stalled. My girlfriend beat her with a similar team, Himiko, Castoria, and Merlin. It's like a stall crit team. So that's what I would recommend for that Olga. If you can't, like, just balls deep min turn her, I would make some kind of a stall team comprising of Castoria, some kind of offensive servant, and then another additional support. That's what I would do, because that's how I won, that's how my girlfriend won, and so on and so forth. Yeah, hit that like button if you're hoping for that summer team out, for real, for real. So far I picked Jalter for my extra, at a Conundrum for my extra 2 grand. Who's your choices, Alex? Who's the ones you're kind of, you know, weighing for extra 2? Because maybe I could input my protagonist's wisdom. I don't know. You got a strat for round 9 of Vortex. Fire was okay. Ocean made me want to kill myself. Earth is easy. Vortex sucks. Vortex is the last one, right? I get Vortex and the other Water Olga confused, but Vortex is the last one, the one with the big ass horns. And Wave 9, is that the Lancer? Is that the Lancer that where when you use buffs, it the enemy buffs themselves as well, and it's like extremely annoying. For that one, yeah, it's a Lancer. Yeah, okay. For that one, I would put a single target saber that's self-sufficient. When I say self-sufficient, I mean they have their own battery, they have their own form of protection, either in evade or invincibility. I would put your strongest single target saber in team 8, or whatever team you had that clears wave 8, if that makes sense. Have them prepared there, use their buffs at that wave. That way when you get to wave 9 with the Lancer, you already have your buffs there. You don't have to use additional buffs. And then hopefully you have your NP gauge, and then you could just NP and hopefully do decent amount of damage. Because if I'm not mistaken, the enemy has like 500k HP or something. So literally bring your strongest single target, whoever that is, pre-buff them in wave 8. That way, by the time you hit wave 9, you don't have to use any additional buffs then and there. That's what I did. I had my Musashi just like pretty much 2-shot the Lancer. Unfortunately, it's kind of hard to min turn that one just because 500k HP, and if you're not using Black Grill or buffs within that turn, it could get kind of difficult. But otherwise, that's what I would do. I literally just did that. I did Vortex Olga last night for my brother, and I was actually able to do it with Summer Okida Alter, who's an AoE saber, but she's super self-sufficient. She could crit pretty damn well. She could protect herself, and her NP gain is really good. So like, if you don't have a strong single target saber, but you have a really like strong NP5, maybe AoE saber, I think that works as well. You just gotta make sure you use all your buffs before that wave even starts. But yeah, how do you do the second Olga, the one with water? I said it earlier. Just by the time you get to her, you should have like a stall team prepared. That's what I would do, to ensure victory. I feel like teams that focus on like min turning, like just balls to the wall, big damage, NP looping. I feel like they're good, but like it requires like really precise planning and a little bit of luck, in my opinion. Whereas a stall team, while it takes longer, it's a little bit more reliable. So I would use a stall team for Water Olga. Oh my god, you are a genius, and I'm clearly what? I don't even know what you're trying to say. It's like censored in the chat, but you're welcome, I guess. Bro, your mailbox is gonna explode. You know, it could be worse. I've had it in like the 390s before for the longest time, but you know, it could be worse. Saber Medusa? Saber Medusa for that fight would be good. For that wave, would be really good. Just keep in mind again, when you get to that wave, try your best. In fact, I would just say don't use any buffs at all. Just because I believe the Lancer enemy puts their defense up. I want to see also puts their attack up and puts their overall HP up. They go from like 500k to 750k plus defense on top of that. It gets really annoying. And that's per buff you do. So just gotta just go balls deep as soon as you get to that wave without using any buffs at all. Oh, I'm clear. Oh, that's what you were trying to say. Okay. I see what the censored word is supposed to be. I got you. I got you, Kaneki. I'll use my Castorian waiver and maybe my other servant. What would you recommend? If you're talking about Water Olga, if you haven't used him yet, or if you do have him, instead of waiver, I would put Merlin. Castorian Merlin, obviously the synergy is insane. And then the third servant should be somebody that could give them overcharge, aka like a Rhaenys or a Himiko, or I don't know, your servant list. I have no idea, so only you could, be the judge of that. But that's what I would do. I have Okida Saber NP3. Will that work? It should, but again, you got to prepare your buffs. And actually, I don't know. I know Okida's gotten buffs in the past, but I'm pretty sure Okida's quick buff only lasts 1 turn. She may not be the best for that quest, because if you use her quick buff before wave 9 even happens, by the time you get to wave 9, the quick buff is going to be gone. Because again, you don't want to use buffs while you're at wave 9. You want to use your buffs at wave 8. That way it carries over to wave 9. So preferably you would want to bring a servant whose buffs last 3 turns. That way it carries over, if that makes sense. And it doesn't even have to be a Saber. It could be a Berserker, for example. But I think Sabers are just, more reliable since they could take the hits. Considering I just started a new JP account, the Ort Raid and Olgas are going to be so much fun. Oh man, that sounds like hell on earth, I'm going to be honest. Jesus, a new account against the Ort Raids? Oh my lord, I can't even imagine. I also have Saber Medusa and a few other servants as well. I'd say Saber Medusa's probably the best of your options that you've told me so far. Although I think Hokusai Saber might be a good option too, just because she has decent NP refund if you get a full combo with her arts cards as well as crits. Because again, you don't want to rely on skills for that wave, so you got to just rely purely on cards. And having more access to arts cards, especially as an arts servant like Hokusai Saber, I think would be better, just so you could spam out your NPs a lot faster. Summer Okida Alter NP5 may be my best bet. Again, I literally did that quest last night on my brother's account with an NP5 Summer Okida Alter NP5. So if I could do it with her, you could do it. Just make sure you give her a craft essence that increases her NP damage, her quick damage, and her crit damage as well. Just so she, even without using buffs, she's still gonna do decent damage. And actually, with that said as well, after wave 9 you fight the Vortex Olga, and Vortex Olga just so happens to be weak to Sabers as well. So if you're able to carry over the Summer Okida Alter over to the Olga fight, I'll tell you right now, she almost soloed Olga by herself. She took down 2 HP breaks by herself. The other 2 servants with her died pretty quick, and then she was just like hard carrying. So if you're able to take down the Lancer from wave 9 relatively quick, and then bring your NP5 Summer Okida Alter into the Olga fight, as long as you're smart with your skills and you bring a Mystic Code that can protect her, she should be able to take down 2 HP breaks by herself, like literally. And then hopefully your last team is Paladin, Mashu, Merlin, and Castoria, or Oberon, depending. Because Paladin Mashu destroys Vortex Olga's last HP bar, so that's what I would do. Again, I'm pretty much a pro at these Olga fights, so if you guys have any questions, no, I'm kidding. I haven't beaten Earth and Stellar, so at the moment only one I have is OG till lock, but assuming Alter Ego isn't locked and melt, what extras are available in slot 2? In slot 2 you have Alter Egos, as you said. I don't know why I'm blanking out on the rest of the extra classes for there. Let me go check right now. Pretenders, and Beast. There's one more. I'm like blanking out so hard. I could just check like this. Again, I fought her 420 times. You're gonna skip this event if there's Summer Safo? I'm not gonna skip the event. I'm just gonna like totally hate myself playing through it. Oh, Foreigners. Foreigners is the other class. Damn, this Alco. The Alco with the border looks nice as well. That contrast of colors, and she has a blue dress. Oh my gosh. Grand Foreigner Alco, honestly. If I could grant one more extra class, she might just be the one. I recently bond tender as well. Because I had her in my team. Golly, man. All my bond 10 plus servants is wild. Though I was a late, alarm didn't hit on time. Here comes Summer Cats would be kind of crazy. If they do Summer Kukulkan and then Summer Cats at the same time, that would be kind of crazy. Who'd you rather grill, Alco or Arc? Well, I grilled both of them, but if I were forced to only pick one or the other, probably Arquid. Yeah, probably. Because Arquid's NP struggles to do enough damage compared to a lot of other Buster Loopers. So giving her that extra stat boost via Grail would be very beneficial on her. But yeah, that's what I would say. So it's safe to try various compositions and just restart. Yeah, I would say so. All right, so the stream is starting. I believe this is pre-recorded. I could be wrong. Because again, it's a light stream. Maybe it's not pre-recorded, but it's going to be relatively short. So if you guys have any last-minute predictions for the summer servants, realistically, Summer Kukulkan, maybe Summer Nidacris Altar. I could also see Betty Anba Altar finally coming out as a summer servant. Ooh, the sunflowers there. Is that a hint on a Summer Van Gogh? I don't know. I don't think they should. She already got another version last year. But who knows? And I believe the two guests, or the two voice actresses featured in this stream is Olga's voice actress, which makes sense. She just came out. And Nidacris's voice actress, which is interesting because I just said Nidacris Altar might get a summer version, so maybe. But at the same time, her voice actress is on these streams a lot, so maybe it's not indicative of anything. Summer Shuten, yeah, you're delusional, but I'm with you there. I'm delusional with you. Okay. Cuckoo, Australia, Langyu. Ooh, Langyu, it's an interesting one. Bodica, okay, yeah. Maybe even Matahari. You know, bronze servants and silver servants could get their summer love as well, as we know. And Matahari just recently got a animation update as well as a buff. So maybe they're going so hard on the Matahari content, and they're going to give her a summer version as well. I think that would be pretty cool for my Matahari fans out there. But we'll see. We'll see very soon. Man, I'm scared. Do you have Phantasmin? I do have Phantasmin, but she's only NP1, and I'll be honest, I don't really use her. She's still like Bond 0 compared to my Olga being Bond 13. Didn't they say First Ascension Olga will be in the summer event? Yeah, she's in the summer event. I don't know if she's classified in the game files as a summer servant, because that's a trait in FGO. If you guys are unaware, like I think summer servant or swimsuit is a trait in the game. So I'm not sure if Olga in her First Ascension has that trait. I would have to look that up, but I'm willing to bet probably not. But a lot of times in the past couple of years, a lot of the anniversary servants, whether or not they were summer or not, were featured or not even necessarily featured. They had a bonus in the event. Like I believe when Castoria came out, she had a bonus in the following summer event. And I believe that was true with Koyan as well. I believe that was true with Arquid. And obviously those servants weren't summer servants, but they still had some kind of a bonus in the upcoming summer event, which makes sense. I mean, they just came out, so obviously they want to push people to use them and motivate players to bring them to their teams. So again, makes sense. As for Olga herself, I'm not sure. You would have to look up if a swimsuit trait is on her First Ascension. Summer sale. Oh, that would be interesting. I actually like her design a lot, but don't really see myself using her too often. So a summer version would be welcomed. Yeah, an animation update would just like, and plus the summer version would just make every Matahari fan in general just bust their fat nut. How do you bond 15 so many servants so fast? Teapots, playing the game consistently, and when I say consistently, just use your AP every day. Make sure it doesn't refill, and when it does refill, use your AP again, and you should be good. To me, this isn't even a lot of bond 15s, in my opinion. It's not even a lot. My NA count is about to beat this relatively soon. But yeah, just teapots, playing the game consistently, and yeah, using the storm pods to play the Bleached Earth quest, which give a lot of bond. Making sure you have bond CEs to as much as the party as possible. And especially with the recent grand duels that give a lot of bond, you know, take advantage of the events and the campaigns that have increased bond. Because, you know, obviously I can't get to bond 13 with Olga within a little bit over a week since she came out without the event being a thing. So you don't play for several hours a day. If there's a big event going on, and when I say big, I mean like a lotto event in which like I would like to farm a lot, I probably play for like 3 hours in total. But that's like 3 hours, quote unquote, playing on the side. I'm not like consciously playing. I just have it on the side, and I'm like doing other things on my computer, or maybe I'm cooking or walking my dog while playing the game. So it's like not that intense. But yeah, several hours for like big events. But generally speaking, on dead weeks, I just use my AP. Maybe on average, maybe like 3 hours in total of the given week. Not even 3 hours a day, just in total of the week. If there's nothing else going on, just use your storm pods. If you're low on QP, might as well use your AP to do the QP quests. Which is why I don't understand when people are like, oh man, I'm low on QP. I'm like, okay, you're low on QP, but we literally just had a dead week or two, a whole dead month. So you're telling me within that dead month, you just didn't play the game? That's kind of your fault then if you don't have QP, because you could have just used your AP every day to farm QP. That's just me. Have you ever tried playing FGO while baiting? Can't say I've done that. Maybe I should try. You know, after 10 years of playing the game, maybe I gotta spice it up a little bit. Add some new nuances to the gameplay experience. Maybe. An hour of farming in FGO low-key gets a lot if you do it the whole hour. If you're consciously farming, yes. But if you're watching anime on the side, if you're watching a movie on the side, if you're playing another video game, another gacha game on the side, because it's a turn-based game. You don't have to consciously, you know, be playing, you know. It's not like you look away for 5 seconds and you look back and your whole team is dead. Like, no, it's a turn-based game. So, like, literally just multitask, and it's not going to be that intense. Yeah, we got to spice things up for real, for real. I don't understand the storm pods for shit, and you can't make me. You get 3 a day, and you could use them for any quest, but the Bleached Earth quest require you to use 1 per Bleached Earth quest. That's pretty much it. I don't know how else to explain it. But yeah, with my patience and farming make me wanna wait, what? Okay, the only extras I don't have unlocked are foreigners and beasts, so I'm hoping alter egos are at slot 2. Yeah, alter egos are at slot 2. That's where my Tiamat is, so I assume she's slot 2. Summer Lancer Archer. You already got that? Unless you're talking about Alter? I assume you're talking about Alter, because we already have a Summer Lancer Archer, yeah. I might save if I don't like the new Summer, because they confirmed that Foreigner Ordeal call is coming. Well, they didn't confirm it, but it's teased. I hope it's not for Summer, though. I hope it's not for Summer. Because last year when they combined Ordeal call plus the Summer event, I feel like that was a bit much. I didn't really like it, looking back at it. So I hope they don't do that again with this. I hope this upcoming Summer event is just a Summer event, not tied to the main story in any way, besides maybe small references here and there, but like nothing crazy. Yeah, melt grinding, here we come after phone charges. All right, there you go. I like how you chose to grant another extra class servant after the campaign ended. Granted, at the end of the month, they're going to redo or like rerun the campaign, so you can take advantage of it when it comes back. That way you don't have to use your storm pods to farm. I did not like it because our welfare was in friend points. That's true. Yeah, that's the same. And at the same time, the welfare wasn't even, when you really think about it, they're not even a summer or a swimsuit character. Like Hakunon isn't in the swimsuit or anything. So is it really a summer welfare at that point? Kind of wish they gave them a swimsuit costume. Like it would just make sense. Plus there were sprites in the story in which they were wearing like a swimsuit, specifically Hakunon. So it's like, why would they not make that a costume? So suffice to say, last year's quote-unquote summer event, you know, while it was cool that they experimented, I don't want to see another one of those ever again. Keep my summer events separate, and I'll be happy. I was such a dumbass and lost track of time. Ended up not finishing the summer event on NA. Well, I'm glad you said it and not me, because you had 3 weeks to do the event. It always like baffles me when these events are like literally 3 weeks long as shit, damn near a month, and then people are like, "Damn, I wasn't able to finish it." I'm like, what were you doing in 3 weeks? If you just logged in every day, use your AP, I'm pretty sure you would have been able to finish. But all right, fair. 3 weeks, but I'm lazy and stupid. Okay. All right, banners, listen, you don't gotta put yourself down. You live and you learn. Just don't do it next time. And then this is the part where you say, I've done this multiple times in the past, in which case I would say, damn. All right. I want to give Galatea a break on Bleached Earth. Break another single target then. Why not? Kind of wish they return to old structure where we had 2 summer shops, you know, summer 1 and 2. Oh yeah, they did used to do that. I completely forgot that's how it was formatted back in the day. That'd be cool, I guess. That'd be cool. Yeah, they're showing the Olga reactions. The live Olga reactions. The Unbeast, which is still crazy to me. Can we get an Unbeast TIAMAT, please? The name Unbeast is kind of like derpy, but you know, it's a cool concept, I suppose. I uninstalled every gacha besides FGO. I'm starting to heal and be a good citizen. Really, Chacha? Well, I'm glad to hear it. I guess if you see that as a positive thing, I'm glad to hear it. The first step is always acknowledging you have a problem, but the second step is just as difficult. You know, you gotta quit certain things. Our merge NP is still gonna be a thing. They never said it was gonna be a thing, but yeah. Yeah, Unbeast sounds a little goofy in English. Yeah, it's one of those things that maybe in Japan it's like, oh, sugoi, but like for us it's like, okay, Unbeast, really? Like, you know what I mean? But you know, it is what it is. We have funny vamp class. Yeah, but it's not playable in FGO. I remember I have a friend who's like a big Arcwid fan, and years and years ago, before Arcwid was even a thing in FGO, they asked me like, how would you feel if Arcwid was introduced in the game as a funny vamp class? And I literally told him that would be stupid as fuck, because what the fuck is a funny vamp? I know where it's from, and I know the lore behind it, but like, I don't want to see funny vamp as a class in FGO because it just sounds really dumb. Granted, now we have something called Unbeast, which isn't inherently stupid in a comedic way, but it still sounds kind of derpy. Yeah, Null Beast would have been kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, Voyager and Savior sound like really badass classes, but Voyager probably not gonna happen. But Savior, yeah, maybe someday. It's probably sound cool in Japan because they can't understand English. Well, they do, but culturally they just, you know, think certain things sound cool. But to us, like, it just sounds weird. This is the game that gave Dobirna cat ears purely because he has Nya in the name. I think funny vamp is possible. I agree to disagree. I don't know. It's different. It's different because it's not like every. It's not like it's introducing a new. I don't know. I don't know. Unbeast is just functions as a beast. It's just function as beast, but I think it's just a term Olga decided to name herself. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. She's pretty silly. So I could see herself giving herself that name, I guess. They should have kept the president class. I don't think that was ever a class, but like back in LB7, I think she was still a beast back then. False beast could work, but I don't know the literal translation. I think the literal translation is literally unbeast. It says it there point blank. Okay, are they finally gonna announce some summer stuff, or like what's going on here? See, I think the concept of unbeast, like a beast who's going against their very nature of being a beast, is cool, but I wish they came up with a different name, I guess. I don't know. Reformed beast sounds nice, but feels it's a bit wordy, I guess. Okay. Oh man, I still want to get Hollow Iteration, but man, no physical edition it's killing me. President class Edison when? Probably never, but like you never know, I guess. They should have copied Yu-Gi-Oh and named them Super Ultra Mega Neo Beast class. Or just go Super Beast, you know, copy Dragon Ball Z. Re-Beast? Maybe that would be cool. I don't know. Neo Beast. Because Neo means new. So that could be reinterpreted or interpreted as like reborn or like reinvigorated or I guess reformed beast. I think Neo Beast sounds pretty cool. Mr. Beast? Alright. Now we're just fucking around. Yeah, Super Kami Beast 3. Ogo was always classified as oh, that's true. Never mind. Yeah, that's true. Nega Beast? I mean, I'm not opposed to it, but I know there's going to be a lot of memes about the first word of that name. Especially in the West. Yeah, I see what you're doing, Chacha, but yeah. It's one of those things where culturally, maybe not the best. Yeah, the Negachin! Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing, Banners. I was thinking the exact same thing. How are you doing, Sergio back? Imagine Jesus as a summer waifu. That's insane. Precisely probably why they're not going to ever release Jesus, because I'm sure Nasu has some weird ideas about how to implement Jesus. You know, a lolly with holes in her hands. I think that would be like the most egregious thing that he could possibly do. Most beasts have some sort of yeah, I'm aware. There's Unbeast. Maybe next will be Dose Beast and oh my gosh. Stop. I see what you did there. Lord have mercy. I want to see how 4Kids would censor FGO. Man, it would look ridiculous. I know that. Is 4Kids still a thing? I don't think it is, but man, if it was, man, I would still be watching like dub anime if it was dubbed by them for real. I also would probably do that, but maybe Virgin Mary as summer. Oh man, Virgin Mary would go crazy. Would go insane. Hello K-pop beast. I hear you are, man, the fucking K-pop, bro. It is, but I heard they renamed. Oh really? Okay. Had no idea. Okay. I'm not sure what else they're announcing right now. Some different campaigns of some description. Maybe real life events. I'm not sure. 4Kids censor FGO. Kama might end up looking hotter if they give her the right clothes. Yeah, no, certain servants would. I mean, certain servants might look better with more clothes on. To be fair, like Jack the Ripper, like I just keep her in her first ascension because I don't need to see the second or third. How do you bond up the level that fast? I just play the game, dog. I just play the game. That's it. That's really it. I played the game, bond CEs across the board, and the Grand Duels gave like, without the teapots, it gave, at least with Olga, like 11 or 12k bond per run, and then with teapots, well over 20k, damn near 30k. So, you do the math. It doesn't take that long to get to bond 13. What's up, Coca? Second time being here. Well, thank you for stopping by once again. How are you doing? How's the gacha rolls? Hopefully everything's going all right. Ascended Beast. I mean, again, kind of a long name, but you know, sounds cooler, I guess, than Unbeast. Moses as a waifu. We have Ozzy. Well, Moses is already in Fate, just not Grand Order, and he's definitely a dude. So I don't know why they would gender bent him when we know he's a dude in Fate. Angel Beast, like Angel Beats, but not as sad. Interesting. He plays the game with optimal bond farming setups and farms the best bond. Yeah, that pretty much. In very simplistic terms, yeah, that's pretty much it. Waifu Muhammad? Why does everything gotta be waifu-ified? I guess in a series that popularized gender bent King Arthur, I guess it makes sense. Speaking of that, who would you want to see as the next gender bent character? Gilgamesh. Not even gotta think about it. The King of Heroes. I would love to see a female Gil finally be a thing. Did you roll for NP5 Olga? No, not yet. And I say not yet because I plan on doing it if and only if the summer banners are not really that interesting to me. Because Passionate, probably not going to roll for her. Most likely not going to roll for her. And whatever the other banner or possibly two banners is, that's going to determine if I want to NP5 Olga. Ace up, anything I missed? No, you didn't miss anything, Valeria. We just been chilling, just talking about gender bents and waifus and how to properly bond farm like a maniac, like your boy. We're dealing with actual Lolly Hitler in anime next year. Yeah, I saw that. That's insane. We're not dealing with any other things that get us big backlash. Well, FGO's pretty big. I don't think they want to take any risky decisions. I mean, literally, at the NA, FGO had to make Emiya Alter appear to have lighter skin as to not, you know, offend the West. So I'm pretty sure they wouldn't want to go too crazy with their creative decisions. Is Olga the best servant in the game? Depends on who you ask. I would say she's a really, really, really good servant. But the best servant in the game, that's kind of crazy. I think the best pound for pound is probably still Castoria. I mean, there's a reason she's like the most used servant in the past 5 years. But as far as like the best servant that could do a little bit of everything, like a jack of all trades character, probably the best in that regard. Probably. But best overall, I would probably say Castoria still. Is it just me, or I deal more damage with Buster Servants with Waver instead of Koyan? But with Waver's recent buff, which was crazy that they buffed him, I guess I wouldn't be that surprised, but he shouldn't be doing noticeable more damage. I don't know. I mean, you get an attack up from him, a damage up from him, plus now an NP damage up. So maybe with all those different attack modifiers, maybe. I mean, maybe. But I mean, Koyan's still probably better for Buster looping it anyway. A wacky Ort raid. That would be interesting. I mean, we did get like a bunch of Cornunos fights in Summer 8. So if this is LB7 themed, maybe revisit the Ort raids but make it like summer themed. That would be kind of cool. There's a reason why Castoria has been Employee of the Year since 2019. Yeah, Employee of the half decade, to be honest. Jeez. I've been quiet, but how about Lost Beast? Ooh, Lost Beast. Like Hamazats and Koyan. That's a cool... Yeah, maybe. That name is pretty cool. Like they lost their way kind of thing. That would have been a much better name than Unbeast. Unbeast is just derpy. Best units to me are Castoria, Bakaturia, and Oberon. Definitely Oberon and Castoria are like the tippy top of the best. As far as like Berserktoria, maybe best single target Berserker, but like among the best servants, I don't know. Just give Gilgamesh a buff and then, you know, you'll be the best servant of all time. Are you saving for Ptolemy and NA? No. Saving for Alice for next year. Primordial Beast has a nice ring to it, but it wouldn't make sense from like what they were trying to do with Olga. All right, so Kano-san is on screen, so you guys know what that means. Yeah, game information. It's about to get real up in here, so everybody whip your you know, put your pants down, get ready, you know, give yourself some room down there, cuz depending on what he whips out on us, you might need to whip it back out on him as well. 1000 Saint Quartz guy? What do you mean? Okay, yeah, so as you can see with the logo of the event, it's literally going to be Olga themed. So probably Lostbelt 7 themed as well, since Olga and Lostbelt 7 are pretty much synonymous with each other at this point. So yeah. I mean, I also kind of hope they give a proper swimsuit costume for Olga. Like, I know some people were like, well, her first ascension is like a summer dress. Cool. But a summer dress versus a swimsuit or a bikini or, you know, something of that nature, I don't know, man. I kind of want the latter more so than the former. You feel me? So if they give her like a proper summer outfit for this event, I think that would be preferable, in my opinion. I mean, first ascension is nice, but come on now. In the summer event, you wanna see more skin. You feel me? You want to see more. But we'll see. That'll also make her a costume owning servant, so she's gonna get more bond thanks to the bond CE for costume having servants. Yeah, what if they just release Summer Olga as a totally separate servant? I'd be so pissed. I'd be like, really? Really? Okay. Summer Tens looks hilarious. He's literally wearing denim booty shorts. I don't know how I feel about it. He's wearing booty shorts, but he doesn't have a booty. Like, what? What are we doing here? Lube and tissues ready? Yeah, you got the lube, the tissues. And if you don't have lube, you know, you could always spit out your hand. If you don't have tissues, I guess you could raw dog it, you know. You made an exception with CL because she was new at least. Yeah, but even then, I wasn't, like, in concept, I wasn't a big fan of that. Like, I know CL's super popular, and I love CL as well. But in concept, I don't want to see, like, brand new characters as summer servants. I'd rather the summer servants be bringing a pre-existing servant that we have in game and giving them a swimsuit. That way it, like, breathes new life into that character and makes, like, pre-existing fans of that servant even more hyped. Rather than, like, here's a character from a totally separate entity from Fate. Well, not totally separate, but you know what I mean. Like, not from a Fate series, and we're bringing her over to Grand Order, but as a summer servant. Like, that I don't know. That didn't really make sense to me, but I guess it is what it is. CL's very popular, so I'm sure a lot of people will disagree with me on that. But okay, Kano-san, I see you looking at the camera, so what are you about to show me? Okay, just a cutscene, okay. I'm guessing Olga got an invitation for summer. The literal island for this summer event is in the shape of Olga herself, okay. Maybe make this like a beast themed summer where all the beasts. Yo, that would be sick if all the beasts were, well, all the, you know, when I say all the beasts, obviously not Goetia or Solomon / Solomon, but like Draco and Tiamat, Koyan as well. What the fuck? Okay, Rasputin has like a mascot, I guess. Good for him. Beast Wars, I see. Yeah, I see what you did there. The Rasputin mascot's a little bit creepy, not gonna lie. You know, I love Kide, but seeing him in that form is kind of unsettling. Just a little bit. Okay. Okay, Huiyan Zhou, who is apparently our very thick welfare. Easily our thickest welfare, if you know, looking back at all the welfares we've gotten, I don't think it's really that much of a contest. I don't think many people would disagree. I like how this summer Olga, or like not this summer Olga, but this first ascension Olga doesn't have the big ass horns. I kind of hope they also make that a costume, because I think her floating horns from her first ascension kind of stands out a bit too much. No summer, no life. What? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, thicker than a bowl of oatmeal, for real, for real. I want to flex. I pulled her in first banner in JP, unlike y'all uncultured swines. Golly. God damn. Yeah, those thighs are crazy. Like, literally leaking out of her outfit. Based on the event description, this seems more you Olga character skin at worst. I mean, at best, I don't want to see like a totally separate summer Olga. I'd rather just see like a skin for her. But as far as new characters, we didn't really see any new characters or any indication of a new character. Interesting. Yeah, thickest welfare for real. I'm pretty sure Huiyan was the last non-guaranteed SSR servant I pulled on my old JP account. Interesting. So maybe that was a sign. Foreshadowing. She's coming back to you, big dog. I just want to see Kukulkan versus Olga rematch. Yeah, same. I hope that's going to be a thing in this event. So I think Summer Kukulkan is going to be like the obvious choice for this. I'm probably going to be hyped anyway, just seeing the design. But like, it's going to be one of those things like, okay, we all expected that. So I'm more excited to see who else in addition to Summer Kukulkan is going to come out. Because I think that's just obvious. I'll be very surprised if she's not even involved. What's the criteria for being able to play the event? You just gotta clear Fuyuki, which is crazy because there's big ass spoilers in this. Because imagine like you know nothing about FGO, you just start, and you read through Fuyuki, you see Olga get thrown into Chaldea's, and then at the same time there's an event where Olga is not only alive, but she's a playable character. She has a totally different design. She's apparently a beast. Like there's so many spoilers there. But I guess they decided to just make it, you know, accessible to every player. But obviously there's a lot of big spoilers. I'm glad Huiyan is welfare. I like her so much. I'm glad she is too. For fans of her. Not gonna lie, I'm like pretty indifferent about her, even seeing her summer version. But clearly she seems to be a fan favorite. So I'm happy for everyone else. For me, I'm just like whatever about it. Granted, she's thicker than a bowl of oatmeal, so she's gonna be nice to look at, I suppose. Imagine old Olga seeing current Olga. Yeah, no, she'd shit bricks. Either that, or she might admire her, you know, future self, her current self. All right, he has the glasses on. Okay, come on. Just hit it with us, Kano-san. Took off the glasses. He's using his mystic eyes of death perception on us. He's about to kill us all. Okay. Is this the reveal? Or is this... Yeah, no, it's just... I was about to say, I was like, I'm pretty sure that's just Huiyan Zhou again. Okay, so they're literally dick teasing us. Damn it. Stop it. Okay, NP animation. Golly. Okay, the thickness multiplied by dozens, by the dozens. Oh my god, okay, that's gonna get memed out. Very cute. You know, for people who like her, there you go, you guys go. Berserker, okay. Another welfare summer berserker. Interesting. We already had summer Jalter. I don't know if there were any others, but nice. We got another summer berserker. She looked like a single target, but she could also be AoE. But it looked like single target to me. Is that the save pose? Yeah, she's stealing from save for real. Gotta copyright her real quick. Cease and desist. Uyanzhou, like that's a save pose right there. Yeah, no, she's the welfare. She's been confirmed the welfare since like the beginning. My word, man. My word. They like to bait us since it's just one enemy. Yeah, I know, right? Imagine a tit job from her and say that's wild. That's a wild chat message. What's up, Churro? How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing okay. We're getting into the reveals. And there's the CEs. The first CE, who is that? Penthesilea, I think? Based on the hair, but I'm not sure. And then the other CE has Hassan, Atalanta, and the little girl Hassan, which is nice to see her. Who's the one in the first CE? I think that's Penthesilea. And for some reason, she's surrounded by dogs. Oh, okay. 5-star Ilya command code. Okay, Summer Miyu incoming. Calling it right now. I believe that's Scotty's wand for the 4-star. The 3-star, I can't really identify what that emblem is a reference to, but yeah. Summer Miyu is coming. Calling it 4-star Summer Miyu. That is Pent. I know my ride and dies form anywhere. Okay. I'm glad I got it too. Just like looking at her hair, I was like, I think that's Penthesilea. Which is cool. We haven't really gotten any content of her like recently from what I could remember. So seeing her get a summer craft essence is generally pretty cool. Okay. Okay, just showing the guys again. Man, we're really taking our time with this, huh? They're really dragging us along. Pent looks happier when she was than she was for a long time. Yeah, she's usually pretty angry, but there you guys go. Pent's abs gate our giveaway. Oh, I didn't even look at the abs. I just straight looked at her hair, but I guess I probably should have looked. Should have looked a little bit lower. I want Huyan's hams to crush my Twizzler. All right. Well, describing your sausage as a Twizzler is crazy, you know. Thin and long, you know. Some girls might like it like that, but I heard the girth is pretty OP'd, pretty underrated. You know, people usually talk about the length, but they don't talk too much about the girth. I hear the girth is actually underrated. Bro, is Tucson a girl? He's so good at edging us. Damn. That's a crazy statement. Holy hell. Quote of the year to Chacha. My word. King of the girth. Yo, honestly, comment down your girth. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I mean, if you do, then more power to you, but don't do that. I just use any phallic object as a euphemism. Fair enough. Yeah, well done, Chacha. Well done to that chat message for real. That deserves a little. That deserves that. I should have played that earlier, but you deserve that. Okay, the 5-star CE for the guys, Dante. 4-star King Ashoka. That's Churro's favorite servant in the chat, by the way. 3 stars showing King Tut, Paris, and I can't identify the other character. I want to say Van Gogh, but maybe not. All this dick talk, yeah, no. All this dick talk for real. I hope I don't. It's literally a 4-star CE, Churro. Come on. If you roll, you're most likely going to get that. But, I mean, it's the guy CE, so if you just stay clear from the guy Gacha, maybe you won't get that. But then again, usually with the Banner 2 or Banner 3 summer female servants, they usually put the guy CEs with the female CEs. Is that a buff for homie? He gets a buff? Saito? Saito gets a buff? Congrats to my Saito fans out there. I know he's super popular, so congrats to you guys. Is that the Pharaoh? Yeah, King Tut. I think that's a buff for Saito. I don't really use him, and I don't think I have him in JP, so yeah. Yeah, nice little Saito buff for my Saito fans out there. Saito Hajime. Okay. So he's the only one of the three to get a buff. I mean, Tez doesn't really need it, and Kucaster certainly doesn't need it, so. Then again, they just buffed Waver, and they buffed Merlin last year, so anything's possible. Buff Castoria at this point. Okay. Come on, Kano. Stop edging us. Is this just more of what we just saw? Yep. Creamhild. So at least we get to see Creamhild's NP, and I assume Passion Lips as well. Like Creamhild. Looking really nice. Got that under boob action, under boob low-key kind of a vibe. Okay, NP action. Let's see how it looks like. We got the face close up. She has a tongue piercing. I don't know if you guys caught that. She has a tongue piercing, so okay. I know that makes certain people feel a certain way. She has a whole gothic vibe going on. Plus the tongue piercing. She's a rider class. Okay. Yo, Siegfried, I know we've said this in the past before, but he's a very lucky man. Very, very lucky. She got that tongue piercing too. My word. Is she the first? In the 10 years of FGO, is she the first servant with a tongue piercing? I know Durga loves to stick out her tongue a lot, but I don't think she has a tongue piercing. She might high-key be the first one. So, for hopefully the first of many, because, not gonna lie, low-key kind of a vibe. Okay, next one I assume is Passion Lip. We're gonna see Passion Lip's NP as well with her big-ass titties, mommy milkers. Yep, Passion Lip. Are there even servants with piercings at all? Kind of, yeah, Gilgamesh literally has, earrings. Feature has a shit ton of piercings. That's true. Feature has a shit ton of piercings. Does she have a tongue piercing? I'm actually gonna look up her art right now. Actually, wait. What's Passion Lips NP looking like? He's just bullying the shit out of that shark. Oh, okay, nice little transition there. And a nice little cute punch at the end. Okay. I mean, for my Passion Lip fans out there, hopefully that is up to your standard, up to expectations. Yeah, does Vitra have a tongue piercing? I don't know. She has a lot of piercings, so maybe. Oh, 5-star Saber. Okay. I'm looking at her final art where she's sticking her tongue out. I don't think Vitra has a tongue piercing. So, yeah. Yeah, she's a Saber without a sword. Just a big-ass hands. Okay, oh my god, that 5-star CE Lilith. It's over. Lilith fans are going in. Because Summer Lilith is probably not going to happen until maybe next year with how popular she is. But giving her a 5-star CE is diabolical. Golly. Golly. And then the 4-star CE, I believe that's either Semiramis or Kurohime, but I think that's Semiramis. Because I can see the elf ears, and I don't think Kurohime has elf ears. And then, of course, you got Kazur drop along with Gordolf in the background in the 3-star CE. Pretty good summer CE lineup. Unfortunately, no summer TIAMAT CE, but maybe that's a good sign. Because maybe we'll get it as a servant. Although, I don't know. Definitely getting a summer Kukulkan. I don't know if there's another SSR. We'll see. Call me Adam because I would garden all over her Eden. That's another crazy statement, Chacha. You're out here. By the way, Churro, I thought you owe me something, by the way, for that Olga fight. But you could save it if you want. Not gonna pressure you. Okay, let's see. Okay, 5-star Lilith CE is insane. Now my girlfriend's definitely gonna roll. She granted her and NP5'd her, so I'm sure she would love to maximum break her CE as well. Oh, Summer Miyu. Yep, I said this earlier. I knew it. Yep, that was obvious. That was obvious. Summer Miyu. As soon as I saw the 5-star Ilya command code, I was like, yeah, Summer Miyu. Okay, not Cha-Cha. Top Kirby, if you're watching, congratulations. It's finally, she's finally here. Summer Miyu. Okay, 4-star Lancer. Cool. I mean, it was inevitable. I mean, I don't think anyone's gonna get mad at this. It's pretty obvious at some point she was gonna get a summer version with Summer Chloe and Summer Ilya before her. You know, so Summer Miyu just makes sense. She looks like a bug catcher with the bug net, as well as the box of weird looking creatures. But there you go. I'm saving it for next week, if you know what I mean. I gotcha, fam. I gotcha. Now we have the whole trio as summer servants. Who's the 5-star though? That's the real question. Who's the 5-star? Because the 4-star, I mean, Miyu was pretty obvious for me. But the 5-star, okay, Kukulkan most likely. Hopefully there's another set though. If there's another set, then there's still hope for a summer TIAMAT. Okay, it's showing the moon. That gave me like Japanese servant vibes. I can't tell from this Takeuchi art. Is that wait, what? Wait, who? I was not expecting her. Summer Shiki. As a moon cancer. They really love their moon cancer Takeuchi servants, huh? Oh my gosh. Summer Shiki? Bro. Oh my goodness. Fuck, do I roll now? Oh, I love Karanoki. Okay, I love Shiki. Oh no. Oh no. I was not expecting her. Oh my goodness. Oh man, that means the other banner's just gonna, if there is another banner, it's gonna be Summer Kukulkan. It's over. Summer TIAMAT dreams are done. Alright, there's more! There's more! Miss Crane? Alter Ego? Oh, she looks really nice. I'm rolling for her. Confirmed. I love Miss Crane, by the way. I don't bring her up enough, but I do really like Miss Crane. I should have picked her anniversary CE. My dumbass didn't pick it. Should have picked it. I picked Merlin instead of her. I should have picked her. I messed up. Should have picked her. Why did I pick Merlin? I should have picked her. Fuck! That Crane looks really nice. Oh god, who's the 5-star? Who's the 5-star? It's Kukulkan. It has to be. It has to be. If it's not, I'm whipping my dick out. And I'm throwing my cheeks. Oh, wait, water? Please wait. No, don't do it. Don't wait. Oh, shit. Oh, yes. I said it. I called it. Summer TIAMAT. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Yes. Oh. Archer. Oh no, I can't grab her because Gilgamesh, I can't grab you. I can't do it. I want to grab you so badly, but the King of Heroes is priority. The King of Heroes is priority, but I love you. I love you so much. I called it. It's in the thumbnail, baby. It's in the thumbnail. I've been talking about it for the past fucking pretty much 2 years, but like literally in the past couple weeks. Summer Tiamat. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, yo, Brandon. Everyone in chat. Yes, let's go. She looks so good. Oh, she looks so good. Oh, my mother, she's right here. She's right here. Oh, no. Oh. As soon as I saw the water, it was over. As soon as I saw the water, oh, Kukulkan doesn't live in the water. She's from space. She's from outer space. Who lives in the water? Who's from the water? Who's from the sea? Oh, they're both together, too. It's over. It's over. Yo, honestly, fuck Shiki. Fuck Shiki, fuck me, you. Honestly, fuck them. Fuck them. Oh my god. She's an archer. No, she's an archer. I can't grand her. I gotta grand the King of Heroes. I can't do that. Yo, my heart hurts. Oh my god. I got 3,300 quartz. 3,300 quartz. Oh shit. Summer team. She looks so good. I was so sure it's gonna be Kukulkan. Yo, Kukulkan fans, I'm sorry. I thought it was gonna be her. But honestly, I'm fucking so stoked it's not her. I'm so stoked. Oh my god. I gotta reread chat. Oh my god. Dude, I'm like literally my chest hurts. I'm not even lying. Guys, like literally my chest fucking hurts. Like I'm like freaking the fuck out. I gotta calm down. Deep breathing exercises. Okay, trailer. I can't show this because copyright. But oh my god. Oh, TIAMAT. Oh, for her. What are these tensions? She looks so nice. She still has her lolly form. Oh my god. She has a Japanese schoolgirl outfit. Mother's wearing a Japanese schoolgirl outfit. It's over. It's fucking done. It's done. Sorry, Olga. I would love to NP5 you, but maybe another day. Because you know what? Would I rather get an NP5 Olga, or would I rather get an NP6 Summer Tiamat? Oh my god. I'm like, oh shit. Oh. Please tell me she comes out tonight. Probably not. I gotta wait a week. I probably gotta wait a week. Oh man, it's just setting in. I gotta wait a week. No, please don't do it. Please, this is the best summer event for me. I'll fuck every other summer event. Summer Shiki's hype too. I didn't mean it when I said fuck her, but like, comparatively speaking, I got it. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I put her in the thumbnail. I do it. In my heart. She was there. Okay. When does it start? It starts tonight. Okay, the event starts in like 9 minutes. Dude, calm down. Jesus, you're gonna break something? Yo, I'm gonna break my throat. That's what I'm gonna break. I'm about to deep throat my own phone. Hey, yo. You can Grandcaster Gilgamesh and Archer. I can't do that. I mean, I'm gonna 120 her. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna 120 her, max her out. She comes out the 17th. Oh. No. Why? 17th? What day is that? Saturday? No. Well, Saturday for me. So okay, I'm scheduling the stream. It's over, guys. I'm scheduling the stream. I'm scheduling it. After the stream's over, I'm making the thumbnail really quick. Yo. Oh. I gotta wait a couple days. Oh my fucking god, no. It's over. Yeah, we believe, Brandon. You and me, man. You and me against the world. I'm surprised, though. No Kukulkan. Summer Tiamat's here with no Draco. Oh my goodness. Do you think there will be a male summer servant? Just a single one? Maybe an alternate universe, but like we don't live in the universe. We live in a universe where waifus dominate everything. And above all else, mothers dominate over everything else as well. Because that, at least for me right now, that's what it is. Banner for Summer. Imagine. Oh my gosh. Biggest surprise for me is Summer Shiki. I was surprised too, but if you look at both of my reactions to Summer Shiki, I was like gobsmacked, like, what? But then I was still surprised with Summer TIAMAT, but it was like a hype surprise. It was like crazy. Okay. I can't believe it. I called 2 of the servants, by the way. I said Summer, Miyu, and TIAMAT. 3,300 quartz, bro. Oh, she's gonna come right after Olga leaves, too. I would love to NP5 Olga. Trust me, I would love to. But it ain't gonna happen yet. Maybe when you come back. Bro, for the first time, I'm gonna skip Passion to NP6. Oh, yeah, huh? Yeah. You want to go for Passion Lip. Okay. So I hate to end the stream relatively soon, maybe in the next 10 or so minutes. Because if it's not obvious, I'm not rolling for Passion Lip. That's just not gonna fucking happen. It's just not gonna happen. She also has a crotch tattoo. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Like I just gotta point that out. I don't know why that just popped up in my head, but she just has it. Holy fuck. Yeah, I got 3 guarantees, bro. I think you could NP5. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it. Because what if I pity to 2 Olgas? Because once I hit NP4, I want to hit NP5. What if it takes 2 pities to get to Olga? I'm thinking worst case scenario here. I am not going to risk that. Because if I NP5 Olga, great. I'm going to be happy for like a couple days. And then when TIAMAT gets here and then I'm not able to NP6 her, I'll be sad for the rest of my life. She has a what? I think she does. I think she has a womb. I think she does. I think she does. I'm pretty sure I saw it. As soon as I saw them toes... no, even before that. As soon as I saw the ocean, I knew it was her. As soon as I saw the water, I knew it was her. If you look at her Bond 10 CE in her normal alter ego self, it's literally like a similar shot. Literally a similar shot. And then when it showed her toes with the blue nails, I knew it was her. Right? Like, that was like 1,000% certain. It went from like 100% certain to 1,000% certain. As soon as I saw the blue nails, I was like, no, ain't nobody else. Ain't nobody else is associated with water with blue nails but her. Well, maybe there might be others. I don't know, but like, she's number 1. Yeah, I mean the Type Moon fan, the Karano Kyokai fan in me is like, man, it would be nice to get Summer Shiki. But in the end of the day, I'm mother's son first and foremost before Type Moon fan. You know what I mean? The fact she's Archer though, oh, that hurts. That hurts so much. Because I obviously, in the end of the day, I'm picking Gil over her when it comes to granding, but man, I hope she's single target. Probably not. I hope she is because, you know, Gil's my AoE archer. But it would be nice to have a single target archer. Even though Gil hits as hard as the average single target, but still. Shiki's dropping in like 2 days or something. Okay, they're talking about the grand stuff. Okay. I gotta rewatch that part later. When they're done with the stream, I'm gonna rewatch it with you guys. We're gonna discuss it a little bit. Because my adrenaline's like going crazy right now, so I'm probably gonna stream for maybe like 10 more minutes, something like that. But again, Passion Lip is gonna drop. I am not rolling for her. No shot. Is she hard target? Because man, Mr. MC was going nuts. Yeah, yeah. That was probably like that was probably crazier than my reaction to the Babylonia anime reveal from like 2018. Because I know I went batshit for that too. But as far as servants reveal go, that was probably the craziest one. I'm pretty sure I just woke up everybody in the house. I'm glad my brother is like not home right now because he's like in the next room over. And he gets kind of annoyed when I wake him up, so I'm glad he's out here right now. You too, Chiro? Oh my gosh. Good luck. Oh my gosh, good luck. Anyone who is smart enough to go for their mother, who's gonna show the respect that she deserves, you know, you deserve her. You deserve her. Anyone who's willing to roll for her, you deserve her. I'm not gonna lie, Chacha, with all the out of pocket stuff you said. I read your message as we need to undress Tiamat. That's what I saw. Because it was from you. But you said we need unbeast Tiamat. I mean, either way, yes, I guess. I read your message as that because it was from you. From you, I just like assume perverseness. That's just what I assume. I just assume perverse comments. Ugh! Oh my gosh, Lazangle. Lazangle, thank you. Thank you to Nasu. Thank you to Lazangle. Thank you to the official artist of Tiamat, Yamanaka Kotetsu. Thank you to Aoyuki for voicing Tiamat. Who else do I thank? I don't know. Thank you to myself for having hope. I guess. Thank you to myself for holding on to hope. Okay. Okay, they're done with the stream. I'm going back and I'm rewatching that part. I have to. For science. For science. Okay, Shiki was cool. Miss Crane. Okay, we were rewatching it. Oh, Lord have mercy. The event is starting right now if you guys want to roll for Passionate, but I don't give two fucks about it. As soon as you guys could rewatch the reaction, as soon as it showed this shot with the ocean, I knew it. I fucking knew it. You could see my jaw drop. So they show the ocean. And then the blue toes, it was over. It was over. The shading, the coloring, I already knew. Look, she does have the crotch tattoo. It's like an arrow pointing down. Like, well, that's kind of wrong now that I'm thinking about it. But some of you guys might be into that. Holy mother of God. Like, literally holy mother. Look at that. Oh, my God. No way. She looks so good. Oh, my God. How'd they just peak with a design like hers? How'd they do that? How'd they do that? How did they do that? Like, seriously. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, the event's starting right now. Yeah, thank the Mesopotamians for making her real, you know, for believing in her. Oh my God, 5-star archer. Oh! Oh! Literally. Oh my gosh, she looks so... Fuck, I can't do it. I can't do it. I have no complaints. Like, these... Like, this might go down, at least for me, as the best summer event in all of Fate. Obviously, she hard carries, but, like, Shiki Saber was... Or, like, not Shiki Saber, but Summer Shiki was, at least for me, unexpected. In a way, long overdue with how long she's been in the game. So it's nice to see Shiki finally get some love, new content. Passionate, for my Passionate fans out there, I'm sure you guys are very happy to see her. But then above all else, you know, they gave us Summer Tiamat. It's the best summer event of all time. Fight me about it. Like, actually, like, physically fight me. I'll send you guys my address so you guys could individually fight me. In fact, all of you guys could group up on me, like, Bukake style, and I'll still beat all your asses. Her womb tat is an arrow pointing to spawn point. Yeah, it's literally spawn point. That's a good way to put it. Yo, you and Chacha got the jokes for real. Oh my gosh. All right, I'll see you later, Churro. I'll see you later. Oh, holy. The what's you heard what I said, Chacha. You heard what I said. What if Proto Guild's next event? That I'm gonna be broke. I'm gonna be broke, literally. Okay. Okay, well, for those of you guys who are gonna be rolling for Passion Lip, I wish you guys good luck. Again, I'm not gonna be rolling for her. I'm just done. I'm just done. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next stream. I think I'm just gonna prepare the next stream. Take some time to do some deep breathing exercises because I gotta chill the fuck out. I'm like sweating. It's like really cold in my room, but I'm sweating. My chest hurts. My throat hurts. So again, good luck to you guys who are gonna be rolling Summer for rolling Passion Lip. I'm not even gonna attempt this. The Lilith C is tempting, but like, come on now, she's gonna be in the other banner as well. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on Saturday or Sunday, depending on where you live. I will be scheduling this stream very soon, and we are gonna be rolling for summer Tiamat. No questions to ask, no hesitation. You know, balls deep, nothing but the nuts hanging out. Not balls deep in her, of course, but you know, just figuratively. And I might roll for Shiki in like a side account or something, because I still really like her. I still really want her. But as far as Tiamat goes, highest priority. All right, wish me luck before you go. Okay, I wish you luck, Kyoko. Hit that like button before you leave, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Good luck. Look at my. I literally called it.